community moderator. Subscribers for at least 1 minute. Okay, very good. All right, very good. All right, Cathy, so tell me, how can I help you, my friends?
I'm not sure, just like whatever comes through. Maybe connect with my brother if you can. I'm pretty easygoing, like whatever's meant to come through will come through.
Well, what about your mom? Is your mom here or is she passed?
Yeah, my mum's passed, yeah.
Because she's here already. Do you want to talk to your mom? And then your mom and your brother together. She just said, I'm with your brother. I'm with your brother. I said, okay, that's great.
My mum.
Your mom.
Mum's always around.
Your mom, you look like your mom, don't you? I look at your picture and I see your mom. You look like your mom, don't you?
100%, yeah.
She had blonde hair as well?
No, dark hair.
Dark hair, okay.
It's not real, honey. It's not real.
Mine ain't either, as you can tell. Mine's not either, my friend. But I have proof. When I was young, you see all that blonde hair I had when I was little? This was in 1973. That is proof of this strong that my hair was naturally blonde.
No, mine's always been dark.
Was it blonder when you were younger?
No. It's always been dark. I've been blonde since I was like 15 or something.
Did you ever have red hair? Did you ever dye your hair red?
Oh my God. I went to the hairdresser not long ago to have soft pink and it came out red.
Oh my, shut up. Because your mom is telling me about your red. Really? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because she told me about
Terrible.
your red hair. She said it looks horrible. I'm sorry. Oh, that is funny.
It's okay. It's blonde again. It washed out, thank God.
Oh, that's good. What a good validation from your mom, right? That she knew about the red hair, yeah?
Yeah. She's always around.
So funny. So funny. Does she have kind of curly hair?
No.
No. What about your brother? Is his hair kind of I feel like somebody had curly hair around you.
A little bit curly at the bottom.
Okay. Can I ask you something about your brother?
Of course.
Did he do something to shorten his life? Either by accident?
He was taken in not a good way, but he was, yeah.
Okay, so his life was shortened, correct? Listen, when I hear about life being shortened, it takes me a minute to realize if he did it or not. So you're saying he did not cause it, correct?
No, he did not, no.
Somebody else? Was it by somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
Was this on purpose?
Yep.
You're kidding.
No.
Are they in jail?
Yes.
Because I heard they're in jail, correct?
That's correct.
Do you have a Mike or a Michael around you? Any kind of M name? Mikey?
Not that I can think of, no.
What about a Kevin or a K name, like a cuss sounding name?
I've got an Uncle Kevin.
Okay. R. I'm hearing all the names again. R. Could be any kind of R name. Robert. Some kind of RO name, possibly. If not, it's okay. It's okay. What was your brother's name? It's okay. You know, I try to get as much possible with the names.
My brother's name was Charles.
Charles, and I probably would have got that. I've gotten Charles before. I probably would have got that as well. Younger. Was this your younger brother?
Yes.
I heard quite a few years. Has it been quite a few years since he passed?
About 5, something like that.
Was he in his 40s when he passed?
46, yeah.
Okay. I thought so, because I heard 40s. I heard accident. I don't think he meant to do this. Does that make sense to you?
No, he was murdered.
Oh, no, that's right. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. I'm sorry. That's right. We already talked. See, I forget. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. And I'm glad that they're... See, I forget as I'm doing this, and I've already talked about this. Damn it. It's so annoying when this happens because I just don't remember what I said 2 minutes ago. Your brother, I'm so sorry. Like, why do I feel like, was there a KNIFE involved in this for some reason? Or do you know if they might have had one, the other person?
Yes, that's correct.
Because he's shown me, like, dude.
Yeah,
I don't like this.
Pretty long.
I don't like this. Was this a long blade? Do you know?
Look, I don't know, but there was a few people involved that their lives were taken that day. So yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It was your brother. He says
that was his word. It was his time.
It was his time, but he feels like he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But it was his time, yes. But Still, that's a hard way to go.
Not great.
Do you know if this happened in his stomach for some reason? Or his
No,
chest?
it's through his heart at the back.
Chest, okay. Good. And I just heard chest after that. Okay. Oh, in his back? In his back, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. This had to be a long BLADE. This had to be quite a long one. Um, goodness gracious, this is horrible.
Oh no, it's fine. It was a long time ago, and we've all done our healing since then. I mean, I'm a medium too, so I get it. I talk to the dead too.
Oh, interesting. I love talking to psychic mediums. I love that. I love that. Your brother is okay. You know that, right? You know he's okay. Do you talk to all of your family?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
I do too. Isn't that wonderful?
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Damn it! You see that? Damn it! Stop it! I'm trying to get it in the right spot and it's not working very well. Let's see. Let me see what else I'm hearing. Let's see what else. One second, give me a second. Let's see. Let's see. Now let's see what your mom is saying. Now, has your dad also passed away?
Yes, he has. Yeah.
Okay, so they're all kind of together. Your parents and your brother all kind of together.
Yeah.
Was your mom also this too as well?
I'm sorry?
Was your mom also a medium as well?
I think she was psychic.
So psychic. I know psychic is different than mediumship. So she was more on the psychic end, correct?
Yes.
She knew things, didn't she? She just knew things.
You did.
I think this is for her. Did your mom have any kind of heart problems, or your dad? I wasn't sure.
Yeah, she had a heart valve replacement.
She did. Oh wow. Wow. Okay. That's what. Oh wow. Okay. She didn't have an enlarged heart, did she?
I'm not sure, but she had a valve replacement, so that's all I really know.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like her heart just worked overtime, if that makes sense.
Well, absolutely.
Before she got that valve replaced, was she kind of weak?
Yeah, she was really tired.
Okay. That's how she was making me feel. She just felt kind of weak and just not herself.
She got pneumonia prior to it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Is there a 3 reference with your mom about how long she's been gone, possibly? Any kind of 3 reference at all? I don't know. I keep hearing 3. 3 this or 3 that. I'm not sure.
No, it was 2018 when she passed.
Okay. I don't know what the 3 reference is. I'll just leave it alone. I'm not sure what she means by the 3. What does this mean? I don't know. It bothers me when I hear numbers and I don't know what to do with it. I just hear a number out of the blue. Like, what do I do with that number? Oh my gosh.
No, you just move along. It doesn't matter.
Me too. That's what I say. We'll just put that to the side. Your dad. Is there any cancer reference with either your dad possibly or anybody else around you?
Don't think so.
So I'm hearing about cancer.
A friend of mine, not that he's passed.
But he has cancer.
But he did, yeah.
Oh, he did. Okay. Do you know if it could have been around his stomach region, like his colon or something like that, possibly?
That's my friend Chris.
Okay, but he's in here. But that's good. I think they just bring. You know how it is. You do what I do. I don't have to clarify. I don't have to clarify anything with you.
I'm glad he's there. I'm glad he's saying hello.
How long have you been a medium? Can I ask you?
For all my life, I think.
Since you were little, yeah?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you do it professionally or do you just do it on the side?
I do read professionally, but I don't do it too much because I have a full-time job in disability.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's good. Well, congratulations. What am I supposed to say with that? Your dad. Who passed in their sleep? I feel like one of your parents or your brother might have passed in their sleep, darling. No,
That was my mum.
not your brother. No, I don't know why I keep talking about your brother. I know how he died. Somebody took his. Okay. Your mom passed in her sleep, right?
Yes, she did. Yeah.
Was one of them in the hospital? Could she be in the hospital?
That was my dad.
Yes, Maddie, that is you. Yes, I got you. Yes, hold on one second. Yes, for Curtis. Yes. Yes. I will be on here Friday. You let me know what time and I'll see what time it is. Yes, very good. Um, okay, sorry, let me go back to you. Somebody was talking about the reading they paid for Curtis, but that will be for Friday. Very good. Um, let's see. Were you around your mom when she passed away, or like were you there not long before she passed away?
No, I hadn't spoken to my mum for a year, actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. We talk now.
Well, that's important. Listen, yeah, that I keep forgetting you're a medium. I really don't forget. I know you're a medium, but um, she said I always have fun talking to you. She says I always have fun talking to you. Can I ask you something? This is what happens to me. Can I just ask you like a general question about what we do?
Of course.
Because I've only been doing this for 16 months now, going on 17 months. Like when I because I did do this most of my life, I'm pretty much shut off from it unless I'm actually working on TikTok or something. When you're not doing this, are you kind of shut off from it, or are you like always open to it? Because I feel like I'm always shut off to it because I just don't. Nobody comes to me. Like nobody comes to when I'm sleeping. Because do you think that's because I didn't do this most of my life? Do you think?
No, it's just because that's your protection, and you can have control over when you open up and when you don't. So
okay, so you think it's because
they know never to come through when I'm sleeping, not to bother me. I always just put boundaries in place that they only come through when I'm reading.
And see, I don't really do that though. But they just automatically know because I've been that way my whole life or something. Do you think?
Well, they know who's open and who's not. That's why people will go to strangers and give them messages through strangers because they know who's open.
So do you think if I let's say I would like to start doing this for people like out in the public, say, but I don't want to invade their space. I don't mean to interrupt the reading, but I just want to kind of get an idea from you because you seem very knowledgeable. Like, how would I know it would be okay to like do this for people out in public?
I think you need to be very careful doing that. But if someone really wants to give a message, you need to just say, are you open to mediumship or anything like that? Because especially if people are religious, they can be really offended and they think it's like demonic work and all that kind of stuff.
Of course.
You need to be really careful doing that, and it's probably best if people just come to you.
Okay. And that's why I've probably never done it in public.
Yeah, it's one of those things you need to be really careful because some people could like take legal action against you and things like that, especially in America. They're pretty full on over there for that.
You think they would take legal action on me if I try to do this? Like sometimes it depends on the person, right?
That's right. Some people can be like, you can set off a trauma and then they can, come at you with things like that. So I would be very careful.
That's why I've heard people tell me be careful. That explains it. That kind of explains it. Yeah, okay. That's why I guess I don't do it in public.
That you're not everybody's savior.
Yeah, I know this.
Yeah.
Even though I want to be, even though I just want to help so many people.
Yeah, I know we all do, but we'll help. They'll bring to us who needs help, yeah?
Yeah, okay. And you kind of explained it. I appreciate that. That's why I wanted to kind of get your opinion.
You're very welcome. But we're here to help each other, right?
Yes. No, yeah, I agree. It's so funny. Not Terry, God damn it. I didn't mean to call you Terry. I'm sorry, Cathy. I just did Terry. There are so many psychic mediums that hate me on this platform, and I've never done nothing to any of them. It's just weird.
It's just because you've got to stand in your power more and not be so concerned about other people's opinions. It doesn't matter. They I resend that back to them. Just send the energy back.
And that's why, because it doesn't bother me. I think that because I don't know if it's because I rose up on the ranks so fast on here or what, but they just don't like me, and that's not my problem. That's their problem, you know?
That's okay.
I'm just gonna get better while they're gonna get worse, right? I'm just gonna keep getting better.
It's always about your intention. We don't get everything right all the time. We are not meant to. Sometimes people are not meant to get the information that they want to get. And
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that.
That's okay.
Because why do I feel so guilty when I don't get everything right? Why do I feel so guilty about that?
Because that's just conditioning from the way you were raised.
Okay.
You just got to be kinder to yourself. There's going to be lots of haters on TikTok. That's why I don't read on TikTok. I used to do lots of readings for free, and people just come at you. And like, I have people constantly come back to me year after year that I've read for, telling me my accuracy. But you'll always have haters, and that's just this platform. Any social media platform, you're just going to get that.
And this thing is, they don't bother me. I just keep going. I don't care what they say. I'm strong enough to overcome it, you know?
It's water off a duck's back, you know?
Yeah, definitely. But I appreciate your help, because I just wanted to ask your opinion, because you seem like you're very knowledgeable on this. And I could take all the help I can get.
That's okay. That's what we're here for.
Okay, very good. Hey Savannah, what's up? Let's see what else I'm here for you.
Anything that's coming for my future, like I don't know, like a relationship or where I'm meant to be moving, those kinds of things in the future. I'd like that.
You're into moving? Do you want to move?
I'd like to. I've just recently moved, but I think I'd like to move somewhere else. Like I'd like to leave the Gold Coast and go.
Melbourne? Wait, I just heard Melbourne. Are you trying to go to Melbourne possibly?
Oh God, no.
Oh, I was going to say, because I heard Melbourne.
No. Mum.
Oh my gosh, so funny. I don't know who Sheena is, Sanders. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Sanders is on here. Oh my gosh, let's see. Relationship-wise, let's see. Let me ask you something. Do you have trouble seeing your own stuff in the future?
My own stuff, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Is that the way it's supposed to be?
I think so, because we wouldn't learn our lessons otherwise.
I think so too, because I can't tell shit for me. I can't tell anything for me. I need to ask you the same thing for me about my future if I'm going to find somebody else in the future.
It's not time yet. They're telling me it's not time yet.
It's not time yet.
Mm.
You know what? I feel, this is what I've been saying. I feel when I get back from my trip to New Zealand and Australia in July that I might be ready to start dating.
Yeah. I get 5 with that, so might be 5 months, might be 5 years, but you're here to do this work for now.
Yes, I am. I definitely am, for 100% sure. Goodness gracious, 5. Could it be 5 weeks?
Oh, I wish.
What if it is 5 weeks? What if it is 5 weeks?
Maybe.
But you get a 5 reference with something, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Let me see what else I'm hearing for you. Okay, your relationship. Let me see about the relationship wise. I heard 2, so I wonder if there could be like a 2 reference with you, maybe like within the next 2 years that you could find somebody that maybe that's what I'm feeling.
Yes.
No, you don't want to wait that long, but it could be 2 months.
You never know.
Or 2 days.
Well, I've been waiting a long, long, long time.
Let me ask you something. Have you been putting yourself out there? That is the question. Have you been making an effort to try to find somebody?
Not enough, probably.
That's the problem. To me, I feel like, Cathy, you're not putting enough out there, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's waiting for you. I'm hearing he's waiting for you.
Okay.
I heard handsome. I feel like he'd be a really handsome guy. Now, I heard marriage. Have you been married before?
No.
Okay. Would you want to get married?
I think that would be nice. Yeah, I'd like to grow old with somebody.
I heard marriage, so I feel like that's a possibility for you as well for marriage. Good guy. I feel like he'd be a good guy, whoever you would find. But they're telling me you have to put yourself out there. You have You have to like make an effort, if that makes sense. Like he's not going to fall into your lap. You know that, right?
I know. I realize that. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be amazing if we just had somebody fall from the sky into our lap, right? Wouldn't that be
Knock on
amazing?
the door. Just knock on the door and let him in.
Oh my gosh. You know what I saw? I don't know if you've seen this video. This became a viral video. This woman in the States, she went to Lowe's. This is like a hardware store. I don't know if you have Lowe's over there. Do you have Lowe's over there? Do you know what it is?
No, but we have a Lowe's, but it's it's a small store. I don't think it's the same.
No, this is a hardware store. It has a bunch of tools and everything. It's big. They're big.
Okay.
It's a big store. It's like a convenience. It's like Walmart, but it's a Lowe's with all stuff. Anyways, this girl saw this really cute guy that worked at Lowe's. Okay, so she started recording this interaction. She's like, God, he's so cute. She made up that she needed to find a picture frame from this guy. So she went up to him like, can you help me find it? And she documented all this stuff on a video. Okay. She made this happen because they're getting ready to get married. So she made this happen like a year or something ago. And now they're fixing to get married. So she found her Prince Charming in Lowe's.
Well, there you go.
So that's crazy. Like she documented all this stuff. Like she went up to him and she said she made up a bogus like picture that she needed, and he helped her find the picture frame. And so that's pretty cool. So she found her Prince Charming at Lowe's. She went out and found him and grabbed him. That's what we all need to do, right?
To get out more. I've got to do that. I realize that.
Yeah. So I feel like if you get out more. Now, do you have children? I'm hearing children. Do you have children?
Yes, I do.
Do you have 3 children?
Yes, 3 children. Yep.
Is it like 2 girls and a boy, or 2 boys and a girl?
2 boys and a girl.
Do they also have abilities, or some of them have abilities as well?
Yeah, my 3 children, they're all psychic, but my youngest one is a medium as well.
So they're not mediumship, they're just psychic. I thought, so you can either be one or the other or both, correct?
Yes, I'm a psychic medium. My youngest is a psychic medium, and the other 2 are psychic.
But if you're psychic, can you become a medium?
Yes, it's just development.
Interesting. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Interesting.
Just making myself a coffee. I'm not going to the loo.
I know. We don't sound like that.
You hear running water, it's not that.
That's when you hear something that sounds like that is a guy standing up to pee. Something that sounds like is a guy standing up to pee. Let's see. Let's see what else I'm hearing for you. Do you have grandchildren yet? I heard grandchildren. Do you have any grandchildren yet?
Yes, I do. I have two grandchildren.
Is it a boy and a girl?
2 boys.
2 boys. I feel like there's a girl coming down the road too.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, and I think you'd like a granddaughter, wouldn't you?
Oh, I would love it so much. I've been trying to convince my daughter to have another one.
Oh, yeah. I feel like there's a girl coming. I feel there's a girl coming for you. Definitely marriage. I keep listen, Cathy. I keep hearing about marriage, darling. I keep hearing about marriage. Marriage.
That's exciting.
What can I ask what your regular job is?
In disability.
Oh, you do disability cases and that kind of stuff?
Yes.
Is this like for the government like we have over here?
Yes.
Nice. That's nice that you have that same thing that we have. That's good.
I'd like to do something different now, though. I'm getting tired of it.
No, I understand. I get it.
It's exhausting.
I totally get it. He was telling me that I was fishing for information. I don't fish. He's off my channel. He was telling about me fishing. I wasn't fishing for information, but that's what he was saying, you guys, just so you guys know. So he's off my channel. They were like, what are you talking about, Michael? This guy, Michael, said, she's fishing. I'm like, they're saying, who's fishing? What's going on? It's so weird. Oh, brother. Some people, they don't understand you. They'll never understand. They think I'm just whatever, you know.
It's okay.
Let's see what else. Let me see what else I'm getting for you, sweetheart. Oh no. Give me 1 second. Hold on a second. I'm trying to. Let's see. Yeah, grandchildren. I feel like you can have one or more grandchildren down the road. That's what because I keep hearing about grandchildren. Um, are you? There's something about your job. Let me see what I can get for your job. Um, are you trying to switch departments? Or are you trying to get some kind of raise or something?
No, I'm looking for a different career, but I kind of don't know which way to
Okay,
go.
that's the switching part that I heard. Was you trying to get another career? Okay. Um, have you ever done anything in medical?
Not really. Well, I've done physiotherapy and occupational therapy. I don't want to be in that industry. I just would like to do something where I don't have to actually go to work every day. I can just work from home.
Sure. I get it. I do. Um, I feel like that could possibly happen, but at the same time, you got to kind of like make it happen if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm a bit lost, which way to go now.
I don't know why I keep hearing something about medical. I don't know why I keep hearing this medical thing.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you have any more questions for me? Like, what direction you want me to look at?
Yeah, maybe see if my other kids are going to have kids.
So, does only one of them have children?
Yes.
And that's your daughter?
That's correct.
That answer I heard was yes. I feel like, let me ask you something. Are they in their 20s or most of them in their 20s?
Yeah, the two boys are, yeah.
Do you have one that's around 18, 17 or 18?
No.
No, okay. Yeah, definitely I feel more grandchildren for you. Definitely for sure. I feel that.
Anything on my sons, like what they'll be doing in their future or anything like that?
Let me see what I'm hearing for your sons. Like, do they work right now? Is one of them in retail by chance? By retail, it could be anything, honestly.
Well, yeah, he just applied for a retail job yesterday.
Okay. I think he might get it. I feel there's a good chance he'll get it. Because I heard he'll get it. That's what I heard. He'll get it. I hear the simplest words. I hear the simplest words for something. It's simpler, but it's like, is that true? I'm like, it's simple, but it's true. Yes.
Awesome.
Maybe the medicine is one of your children that I'm hearing about. Because I heard medicine again. Possibly something in the medical field. Is that something one of them might want to do? I'm not saying be a doctor or nurse, but it could be something, anything in the medical field, you know?
I don't think so, but who knows?
Okay. Oh, excuse me. I'm burping like crap out of me. Sorry. Is that part of energy release is burping?
It is, actually, yeah.
Is it really? You're kidding, really? Oh, that's so gross. Oh my gosh.
Better than the other end.
Let me ask you, are you a physical medium as well? Does stuff happen to you when you read people?
Not really, no. Everything just comes into my head like claircognizant, so I just know everything. If that makes sense?
Because I keep getting more physical stuff happen to me as I do readings sometimes.
No, I just know things. I don't hear spirit. I've only ever heard a voice once. That's it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Interesting. I technically don't know if I hear the voices. I hear words pop into my head, so I'm assuming that's people talking to me because I've heard too many things, but I can't distinguish if it's a male or a female. I get feelings sometimes, but I feel like it's not talking like us. You know how it is. You just hear bits and pieces that come in your brain, you know?
It just pops in your head, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else. Is your coffee good? What time? It's morning there already, isn't it? What time is it? Like 7?
It is morning.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the morning.
Nearly 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's 5:54 here p.m. on Wednesday night. So,
Okay.
yeah. So you're 14. I knew you were like 14 hours ahead of me. Yeah.
Mhm.
The moving part. I'm hearing about the moving. So you're trying to move, right?
Not right now, but I'd like to move probably in the next 6 months or so.
Yeah, I feel that's what I feel for you. I feel like, and I just actually heard 8, so maybe like 6 to 8 months. That's what I heard.
Okay, cool.
Are you trying to buy a house? Because I heard buy a house.
Wow, in my dreams.
Nah, you rent, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Me too. Can I ask how expensive is it? Like, how much does it cost for rent over there in Australia, by the way?
A lot.
Does it really? I'm so
For
sorry.
me to rent a house, I have a granny flat, but for me to rent a house is about $800 a week.
Yikes. Here we pay
We are really
$1,080.
struggling in Australia. It's so expensive now.
We pay $1,085 a month here for rent. So what is that, like 2 something a week? That's what you call it, but we pay monthly. My son pays the rent and I pay all the rest of the bills, so it evens out really easy.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know how much my daughter contributes. I'm sure she pays my son something towards rent. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, and you think it's expensive in America? It's expensive over there in Australia, 100%. I knew it was expensive, but you know what? Your payments, like in America, I feel like they're like almost half of what they would be here. Like the price would be almost half of what you pay. Just because, like, if I buy something over there, say I buy like a cheeseburger or hamburger, here it's like $1. Over there, it's probably like $4 or something like that, you know?
Well, I don't eat fast food, but
I don't either.
I went with some friends a while back, and it was like $14 for a burger, chips, and a drink. You know, like for the crappy McDonald's, and I was like, "What the hell?"
I don't either, but this is the thing. I was using that as an example.
Yeah.
Of like the difference in
really
price, you
expensive.
know?
Like I went out for my birthday the other day, and it was $30 for one meal.
Dude, it's just starve yourself. That's all I can say. Just starve yourself.
I know, it's crazy, right? It's crazy.
Yes, I feel like the move will happen for you. I feel like cheaper, maybe you might find a cheaper place, possibly, if that's possible.
I don't know. I live in a granny flat at the moment, which is it's really lovely.
What is the granny flat? I don't know what that means.
What
is the granny flat? What is that?
It's a dwelling that's attached to a house.
So like a mother-in-law suite. That's what we call a mother-in-law suite.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's like what you would have your family come and stay. You know,
Sure.
It's 1 bedroom, 1 lounge room, separate kitchen. So it's basically like a 1-bedroom unit, but it's attached to the side of the house. So it's my own.
$800 a week for that little small place is too much, girl.
No, $400 for that. So if I was to have like a 2 or 3 bedroom house, it's around 300. Around 800.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Very good. That makes sense.
I couldn't afford a house on my own. You know, it's just impossible.
Got you.
Because that would be my whole wage.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I get it. I feel like you miss your kids, though, don't you? I feel like you miss your children.
Yeah, I do. I've only just reconnected with my daughter a couple of weeks ago. I hadn't seen her for 6 years.
Oh, babe, I'm sorry. But at least you guys are talking now, you know?
Life. It's life.
Yeah, I know, but it's so hard. You love your kids, don't you?
I really do.
And it just makes it hard. And it's hurtful, you know, sometimes.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
That is true. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's in that Kelly Clarkson song. You know who Kelly Clarkson is correct? You know who Kelly
Yes, I
Clarkson
do.
is?
Yeah,
Okay, so you
I know
guys know
she
her in
is.
Australia.
Mhm.
Okay. That's her song. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I can't sing it because my voice is not coming back. I've lost my voice. It's still not quite all the way. And so my singing is not as good as it normally is. So, yeah, I feel like the place that you're going to find is going to be a good place. I don't feel like it's going to be much more rent than you probably pay now. So that's a good thing.
Okay, that's good.
Your mom says, tell my daughter I love her. And I'm very glad that I get to talk to you every day. She says she's very happy.
I love her too.
And your dad too. Your dad's passed as well, right?
Yes.
Okay. I know we didn't focus on them as much, but how you talk to them all the time.
I do.
You get to talk to them, and I love that. I have to ask you something. Who around you has lost a child, like a miscarriage?
I'm not sure if they're talking about my stillborn or I don't know.
Yeah, like a miscarriage or abortion or stillborn. Yeah, I'm sorry. Was this a girl?
No, it was a boy.
A boy. Okay. Do you talk to him too?
Not very often. No, not at all. Actually.
Give me 1 second. Sorry. Ow. Oh man, my side, dude. I did something to my side. I don't know what I did. It's really, really sore. I had somebody try to help me clear out the energy the other day from my side, but it didn't help. It's still sore. I mean, it did help some, but not enough.
They're telling me that you're supposed to sit at a table when you do your readings because you're on your side quite often.
Well, this is a problem. My problem is I have a bad back, so that is very hard for me to do.
Yeah.
Because my back goes numb if I sit up too long, and that is my problem. That's why I'm more comfortable. Believe me, I'm more comfortable here than any place else I could do. Plus, my daughter and my son sleep during the day because they work third shift. So this house is very, very noisy. So it's okay. I'm okay because I lay on my roller, but there's something I did. I don't think it's for me laying on this side because I think I did something like I slept on it wrong or something. My back has never hurt from me laying on the way that I lay. It's just, this is until I get maybe my own place where I don't have to worry about, being too loud. But believe me, I don't like always being on my bed, but it's the best option for me.
Oh, I understand that, but I'm just passing it on.
Thank you. My husband's probably the one that told you that, I'd say. What else is my husband telling me? He's tattletelling on me, sweetheart. Yesterday would have been our 36th anniversary, so yesterday, Cathy, was not a good day for me, and I just...
Yeah, I can't imagine.
My husband told me to stop crying. I was crying a lot yesterday. He told me, don't cry, honey, don't cry. I'm like, I can't help it. I don't mean to cry.
It's okay. You're just releasing.
Yeah. So we had 34 years, good years together. We almost made it 35, but not quite. 34 and a half,
Yeah, I know. It's tough.
It is tough. But I know my husband's not hurting anymore.
And that's the main thing.
My husband had severe neuropathy, and I'm also an energy healer. I didn't know if you knew that, Cathy. Did you know I was an energy healer as well?
No.
I got the full gambit.
Yeah, me too. That's crazy, right?
You are too? No fucking way. Really?
Yes, I am.
Wow. Do you do that? I do that. I do my energy healing on my lives. Wow, really?
Yeah, I do, and I do it on my disability patients. I'm not supposed to, but I do.
I'm the same way. I want to help as many people. I'm very strong. I'm an angelic. I have wings. I don't know if you can see them as a psychic medium, but I have wings. They're 100%. Very... Huh?
100%.
You see my wings?
I've seen mine as well. People would never believe it, and I don't know why.
How do I see my own wings? Wait, tell me. How can I see my wings? Tell me.
It's more of a...
Imagine, like, seeing...
You'll see veins in the back,
Really? Is it like just picturing in your mind kind of thing?
On public, because people will just come after me. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life, and my children don't need that.
Of course. I tell people all the time that I'm an angelic, and they can believe me or not. I don't care. I know that I am one, but I don't care. If they believe me or not, screw it. I don't care.
100%. When you know, you know.
I just know. So, do you think if I close my eyes and picture it, I could see my wings more probably.
They're saying not to focus on that. It doesn't matter.
No, I just want to see what they look like. I'm not. I'm not focusing.
They're not like physical wings.
Yes.
It's more like veins is the only way I could say it.
Oh, really? Interesting. I see what you're saying, though. Yes. Well, thank you for telling me. I appreciate that. But I just like that I have them. It just makes me feel special, I suppose.
100%.
Makes me different. Makes me weird. I don't know.
Be different. It's okay.
I love being different. I love being different. I do. Let's see if I got anything else for you, darling. But the weird thing is, I can sometimes feel them flapping, which is very strange, but I can feel them. I can open them and flap them. I know that's weird, but I think that's how I feel. That I can feel like I can physically open my wings and close them. That's how I feel. I just feel it. It's hard to explain. Maybe it's in my mind. Is it in my mind? Oh, shit. Do you have any more questions for me?
Yeah, travel. What kind of travel will I be doing in the future? Where do you see me going?
I heard a few years. Ooh, wait. Have you been out of the country before?
Oh, plenty of times, yeah.
Have you been to France?
No, but I really want to go.
I heard France. I feel like someplace that you might go. Yes, Germany as well,
wow.
maybe. Germany and France, and they're really close together, yeah?
Yes, they are, yeah.
So I feel that that's what I'm seeing for you, just flying over there. Just go fly away.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, it's just finances, things are not good with the economy anymore.
I totally agree. Hell, it took me, this trip, the trip that I'm taking to New Zealand and Australia is called Education First. And this is a learning trip for the children. My granddaughter, I'm going with my granddaughter. We're going over there 5 days New Zealand, 5 days for Australia. It's a learning trip for these children.
Absolutely.
So they're learning about the culture. They're learning about like the foods, all kinds of stuff, the animals, all kinds of stuff.
Well, that's good.
So I'm excited because this is my bucket list trip. So I will be waving at you from Cairns and Sydney, Cathy.
Oh, that's nice. I'm so happy that you're getting that opportunity.
Man, this has been my bucket trip. My next bucket trip is Switzerland. I'm fascinated with Switzerland. I would like to go there one day. I would love to go to Switzerland.
You'll get there.
I hope so. You think if I manifested it might come through?
It will.
Yeah, you think so?
You can manifest whatever you want. Anyone can. It's just a matter of the belief.
Of course. And I have manifested everything, including this, about a year before my husband passed away, which I knew things my whole life. I just didn't know I could do this because my husband was an ADD ICT. That's how he passed away.
Yeah.
So having that in my life, I was not able to know that I could do this, honestly, till my husband passed away. And I know he was supposed to pass away for a reason.
It's many things. It's making sure your vibration's high. It's not doubting things. It's speaking things with a demanding energy, not praying and hoping and please, God, bring me this.
No, and I've started to do that. I've said, I want this, or I want that. I have been like requesting it and not requesting it, saying what I want and not asking, please, God, please. That's how I've been doing it. You think that's how I should do it then?
100%. You've got to demand. You've got to be in your power. So power brings what we need.
Oh my gosh.
When I wanted this place to rent, I just said, right, I'm demanding this. I deserve this. I've given to thousands of people over the years. I need a place in this suburb, from around this suburb. I need it at this price, and I want a bath, and I want it now. And I got it within like 3 days.
That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm not that. I'm demanding, but I'm not that demanding. That's what I'm going to start doing.
Because you are the creator of your own universe. That's what people don't understand. They think
that's true.
Everything is happening to them, but it's not. You create everything by your thoughts and your words. The universe is just a mirror of you.
I never thought about it like that. I've never thought about it like that. That you've made it so clear for me.
Clear. This is what I tell my clients. You need to get clear on what you want, and then you've got to take the action. It's not going to magically fall in your lap. if you want the trip, you've got to save the money. You've got to go to work. You've got to plan out the trip. Say where you want to go. Or what do you want to experience? You've got to have a reason when you want to manifest money. What's the reason why? I need this $50,000 because I need to experience this.
Yes.
You can demand it, but people don't believe that. They feel like they have no power. Oh, I'm in a crappy job. I'm blah blah blah. That's what you're speaking to the universe. So that's what the universe has to bring you.
You have made me feel like I can do more than I'm actually doing. Thank you for this. You've made me realize I can do more than I'm actually doing. I'm not putting out enough.
Absolutely. And you need to move your energy. Like, people don't realize how important it is to move your body. If you don't go outside and get fresh air and ground your feet on the earth with bare feet,
I do that every day.
You don't cleanse your energy. Like, you need to take a shower with salt. You need to do these things to clear your energy.
Take a shower with salt? What kind of salt? What do you mean?
Any salt. Just rub your body down with salt and then shower it off, and then you clean your energy field.
Shut up, really?
Yes, it's so simple. There's so many simple things. I have so much knowledge on these things, and you can change your life easily, but people feel like they're the victim all the time. And that's what the powers.
See, I've never felt like a victim. I've never felt like a victim. That's one thing I've never felt.
No, but many do. Many people feel they're stuck to the system, but really they can change anything if they give their power away to others. Yeah. Or it's like, so many people say, is he coming back? Is he coming back? Is he coming back? That's what I hated about TikTok readings. You know, I could tell them yes, no, coming next week, coming 2 weeks, whatever. But the thing is, if someone's rejecting you, then they're not for you. Exactly. And everyone's like, but I love him, I want him back. Yeah, I get that. I've been through violence. I've been through the whole thing. If someone doesn't respond to you and they don't answer your messages, they're not for you. They don't want you. Exactly. You have to value yourself. Close that door so you can open the door for someone who actually does want you. Yeah, exactly. Honey, I feel like you were supposed to come across me today because I feel like you've given me the kind of the tools that I need to just get the stuff that I actually want. That's why I came in, because I knew that. You did? Of course. You knew that, or you felt like you knew it? I just know things. That's my job, is to teach and to show people that they actually are much more powerful than they believe. Oh, I know I'm very powerful too, but I know I can be more powerful than I actually am. So what kind of salt, what do you suggest? What is the best salt that I could possibly get to cleanse my energy field? Just get rock salt. You don't have to spend a lot of money on salt for cleansing, because salt is salt. When you're eating salt, you need salt with minerals. Okay. And look, I'm qualified in nutrition as well. Do they like a salt scrub? You talk about like a salt scrub? Just everyday regular salt. Just get it in a container, scoop it into your hands, like wet yourself, rub yourself down with salt, and then rinse it off. And then you're cleansing your energy field. Oh my God, that's going to make me stronger at what I do, isn't it? Yes, girl. Completely. And not worrying about people's perception of you. You're going to have people that are going to hate on you. They're going to see that you don't get an answer right, so they go, you're a fake, you're whatever. You're not a fake, or you wouldn't have got information. You wouldn't have got my mother with the heart valve. You wouldn't have got all that stuff. Yeah. If you're a fake. I can spot a fake a mile away. Me too. You just need to hone more. You need more practice, and that's what you're doing right now. Yeah. And that's okay. I agree. I'm just going to get better and better. You're going to have people on these apps that are going to come at you. That's just the way it is. There's a lot of dark forces that work through these apps. Yeah. But that's okay. I don't even let it faze me. If it fazed me, I would have stopped a long time ago. I would have not kept doing this. 100%. And they're just gonna keep. I'm strong enough to overcome anything. I feel it. That's how I feel. It shows where people are at when they feel the need to attack another. Yes, it does. If they don't like what you're getting or anything like that, they can move on. But they feel the need to have their opinion because they're not feeling validated within themselves. So they want to attack someone else. It's just projection most of the time. It is. I agree. And there's a lot of them on here that hate me, but I don't give a shit. I don't care. I really don't. It doesn't matter, because if why do people feel the need to come on and attack someone else. If you don't believe someone's got a gift, move on.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. Go watch another psychic. It's fine, you know?
Yeah. That's why I just keep going, and I don't care what they say about me. I don't even check other psychic mediums. I don't even care what they say about me. I don't let it affect me. It just kind of just bounces off me, you know?
Exactly.
I'm really glad that you come across me today. I felt I needed to hear this from you. I feel like you dropped into my life at this moment because I know that I can do more for myself than I'm actually doing.
You can do a lot more, and you just have to, like I say, just like get those wings and shake it off, you know?
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing. I'm so happy that you come across me. When did you find me exactly? How long have you followed me? I'm curious.
Just came up on my page as Spirit does when
I
have to
oh my
teach
gosh.
someone.
I love that. Yes, you've helped me more than you realize. I appreciate that so very much.
You're very welcome. That's what we do. We help each other.
And that's what I feel. Yeah.
We're light bringers. We need to bring more light to the planet and bring peace and healing to people.
And I want to bring more light.
A reflection of where they're at, you know?
Exactly. That's why it doesn't bother me what they say about me. People report to me all the time, these other psychic mediums talking about me. That just goes to show where I'm at compared to where they're at. Exactly.
100%. And you know what? Everyone's at different stages. For many years when I first started, I was so stressed about getting stuff wrong.
Me too. That's how it was last year for me.
As soon as you do that, then you lower your frequency.
Yes.
And then it's harder for the information to come through. And I had, I don't know, like maybe 50 people that I'd read for came back year after year saying, oh my God, like even at the time I didn't think you were getting everything right, and everything happened exactly as you said. And it took so long for me to get it, okay, I'm not making this up. I'm actually getting this stuff.
Me
and I'm helping
too.
People.
Like if you would have seen me last year compared to where I am now, when I first started off, because I did my I didn't know I could do this, Cathy. My first reading actually happened on TikTok. I didn't know I could do it. My friend Olivia wanted me to read her friend Roger. And I didn't know I could do this. She's like, Mick, I know you could. She's also psychic. I know you could do this, Mick, just try. That's where it started when I did that first reading on TikTok. But my husband was already gone a couple of months when that happened. But my energy healing came first, and then my psychic ability. So
you have to understand that, like, when we are first learning to walk, we fall over, we fall over.
Yeah.
And then we go, oh, okay, so I've just got to let go and trust. Whatever comes through, comes through. My suggestion to you would to not ask so many questions. Just say what you're getting. It doesn't make sense. If it's not right, it's not right. Okay, so that's not right. Okay, so what am I getting next? What am I getting next? You know? Because when you ask people a lot of questions, then you open yourself up for judgment because people think you're fishing. That's just what people will think.
Okay. So just say people what I hear and let them validate it, you mean?
Absolutely. Yes or no? I'm getting this. Yes or no? Okay, I got no? Right, okay, so next. So sometimes you'll have trickster spirits that come in and will give you false information. So you must make sure that you protect your energy field before you open up to read. You have to surround your energy field with protection. Okay. Because there will be tricksters come in. Before I sit down and do a personal reading for anybody, I clear the space. So you can use bells to clear. You don't have to use sage or Palo Santo or anything like that. You can use a bell just to clear the energy. And then you ask for protection. You ask only for the light ones to come through. Only messages of truth and clarity and accuracy can come through. That's what I do before I do any reading. Okay. So then there's no BS coming through. No little trickster spirits coming in and go, I'm going to say this, and she's going to feel shit, and she's going to get it wrong, and then doubt yourself. Because that's what happened at first. I would get 3/4 right and 1/4 wrong, and I was like, what the hell, you know? Yeah. But these days, I don't doubt anything because I know my ability is powerful. Yeah. And I work with the highest intention. I only want to bring through truth, love, and clarity for people. Information that they need, whether they like the information or not. It doesn't matter because we are the messenger. Yeah. We're not here to make someone, like, is he coming back, for example? Okay, yeah, he can come back if you choose that again. You can go through the lesson all over again. That's what I say to people. If you want to go through that whole lesson again, because the reason we are here is to have lessons and experiences. Do you want to experience the same thing 1,000 times? Do you want the same goal with a different face? Get the lesson. What did you learn from that relationship? That's all it's about. It's about lessons and experiences.
Okay.
Be kind with your information, but be honest. You know, if it doesn't feel right, and if the person can't validate it, okay, let's move on. Okay, so this is what I'm getting next. And that's okay. Because over time, there'll be less and less of the wrong information and more of the right information. It just takes time to develop a gift, just like it does if you're going to the gym and you're building your muscles. You're not going to have abs overnight. It's going to take a good couple of months of training and diet and discipline to get those abs, yeah?
True that, yes.
And that's where you're going to go. Because you are very good at what you do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So say don't ask so many questions, so just say like, I'm hearing cancer. Like, so I'll say somebody has cancer. Can you validate that? Is that what you're asking? Like to say it like that way?
100%.
Okay. I can do that.
I know you can.
And I need to.
You just needed a little bit of guidance. That's all. Because you're just feeling your way through this, just like I was, like 15, 20 years ago. My first professional reading was probably 20 years ago now. Wow. And it's really nerve-wracking because you don't want to get it wrong, and we put so much pressure on ourselves, and then when we do that, it's very hard for spirit to get the messages through.
Yeah, that's true. I try to stay as open as I can, and also the one thing I do need is protect myself more before I start, but the other stuff I try to generally do what you talked about. So
cleansing your energy is really important. After every reading, I always say, please disconnect me from this person's energy, cleanse the energy. Okay. You can ask Archangel Michael to purify all your energetic bodies, and that will cleanse any residual energy off of you.
Okay. You know, I use. Have you heard of Florida water?
Yes, I have. Yeah, I've never used it, but
I use that in between each reading, and I kind of just like when I do it, I spray it right above me, and I kind of just like it's like I'm pushing all the energy, pushing everything off of me. If that makes sense.
So let me say to you, with that Florida water, do you set your intention into the Florida water? Because it's got other people's energy when they make it.
No, I don't, but I guess I need to. I thank you for telling me that. I will do that.
It was about intention. It is my intention to cleanse the last person's energy. It is my intention to bring through only their crossed over loved ones, only messages of truth, love and clarity, things like that, you know. So then you set the energy and only they can come in. Not everyone else coming in that wants to give you, you know, information that's not correct. Because we don't always get through who they want to come in. Sometimes you can get the person they want, sometimes you can't. Sometimes someone else wants to come in with information, and they're more powerful, and they're just standing in line and going, get out, push. They push them out the way, and I'm talking. Just like their energy is the same in life as what it was. The same in death as what it was in life. You know.
Yeah. Well, you've been a big help. I appreciate you so much. I really do.
You're very welcome.
Everything you told me, I appreciate it, because I will take any kind of pointers that I need just to help me get better, you know?
You are very good at what you do. It's just practice.
And it's fine-tuning it as well. I want to fine-tune it more, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And you've got to make sure that you do put yourself first more, not so much focus on the kids and everyone else, yeah?
Yes, I know that. My daughter needs a lot of help, unfortunately, but I try to put myself as much as I can. I do.
Mm-hmm. And your animals adore you, by the way. I talk to animals sometimes, and they're just coming through saying that, tell Mama that we really adore her.
That's probably my dog Shep and Cindy. I've lost about 2 dogs. I think I've lost 2 dogs in my life, I think.
Is the living animals that you've got around you?
Yes.
Living animals?
Yes, I do. 2 dogs and a cat. What are they saying to you?
They adore you. They love what you do for them.
Oh, okay, that's good. They should. They're always fucking on top of me. I wish they're sleeping. Tell them to stop being on top of me all the time. I only have a twin bed.
They also bring through healing energy when you're reading too. So they are very, animals are very protective. When I was pet sitting for my friend's cat, as soon as I would set up the table to do a read, the cat would come and sit beside me.
Interesting.
Not even my cat.
Interesting.
clients love the energy of readings, because if you do healing, if you're a healer like me, they love the healing energy that comes through with the angelic realm, you know?
Sure, yes. I love that I'm an energy healer. I feel like it's a favorite thing, best thing about me.
Because you know people are getting results and you're helping them. You see the help. Whereas with readings, you don't often see the help that you're giving people until they contact you later and go, "Oh my God, like this happened. Thank you so much." Blah blah blah. And then you go, "Okay, I'm actually making a difference."
Yeah.
When I get that validation, then you know I'm making a difference.
Yeah.
And you are making a difference.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I try all the time. But yeah.
There is no try. You just do.
Yeah, that's true. I just do it. But yeah, so less questions and just be more forthright and just be more gotcha. Which that is true. When I do ask questions, people think I'm fishing. I'm really not fishing. It's just how I do my readings. I don't know what to say.
I understand that, because I do the same. Sometimes I will say, does this make sense to you? I'm getting this. So that's kind of a question. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, we want to validate, because we don't want to bring the wrong person in and it makes no sense to them. So it's not an easy thing to do. Like, unless you're a psychic medium, you don't get it. Like, we are given symbols, words, like the red hair with my mum that you brought through. Like, nobody could know that I went to the hairdresser to get soft pink through my blonde hair and it came out red. Like, you can't guess that stuff.
No, I know. That's what but this is the thing. But see, the way I do my readings, it just works. And people that I do reading, I don't really care what people say about me. I really don't. All I care about is who I'm doing at the time I'm doing it for. Everybody else watching, I really don't care what they think about me. They can talk about me. It doesn't bother me. I've never been one to care about what people say about me in my whole life. No, I've never cared. They can talk about me. I've grown this platform the last year and a half to where it is today. And it just freaking amazes me how many people have followed me, honestly.
Do you have a website?
I don't have a website. I need to make one, but I can't afford it right now. I'm saving for my trip to come to your country. But I need to make a website.
There is free websites. I don't know, Spirit's just telling me, do you have a website? You need a free website.
But I've been talking
free websites.
I've been talking about it. Yeah, okay, I'll look up I've been talking about it. I need to make a website. If there's free ones, I'm gonna look into it. They know I've been talking about it because I've been mentioning I need to get a website.
So what you say is, okay, it's my intention for the right person to come in, to bring me the website I need and to help me set it up. And it will happen.
Okay. Yay.
You've got this, girl. Because if people can come to a website, they can see that you're real. Like, I don't have one, so they're telling me, like, take your own advice. And I'm like, I don't need one because I've got repeat clients, I've had for donkey's years. But because I have my other job, I don't work full time. I just work when I can fit it in on my days off,
Sure.
But this is your livelihood. This is how you want to make your living. You need to have other ways that people can find you.
Exactly. And so I'm going to put my intentions out. You've given me so many pointers. If you
direct people to your website, you can have on there that you do healings and the price and everything like that. And then people can just go, okay, she's available on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, let's say.
Yeah.
And they could go, okay, I want to book a healing on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And they'll book that. And then you've got that income without having to constantly go on lives where people are at your energy.
Okay. That sounds great.
You're welcome.
I appreciate all of what you've told me. I feel like I needed to hear it from somebody that doesn't want to jump down my throat to try to tell me all this stuff,
Oh, no, God, no. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to help everybody.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And that's what I try to do as well.
You're doing an amazing job. You need to know that.
I appreciate that. Who's telling you that? My husband? I feel like you have my husband trying to tell you that, to tell me that.
He's laughing his ass off. He's saying, I'm laughing my ass off.
Yeah, that sounds like him. Because my husband
he has a lot of love for you, and he understands what he's giving me is that he understands how hard life was for you with him, and you never gave up. You never gave up, and he's so proud of you for that. You never gave up. And he goes, and sometimes it was shit. This is his words, not mine.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. But he's got you. He often rubs your back as well.
I can feel it. He catches my hair when he does it. I can feel him touching my hair all the time, dude.
He often rubs your back. Like, he's really trying to support you, and he's really proud of you for what you're doing. And he knows it's been really hard. And I'm not just saying that. He knows it's been really hard for you.
Yesterday was very hard for me yesterday. Without him here, it's the second anniversary without him here. It was very hard.
Yeah, and anniversaries will trigger people. And, you know, sometimes you just got to give yourself a day and go, you know what, today I feel shit, and today I'm just going to cry. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Because really, really important to release energy. And crying is a way that our body actually heals physiologically.
No, I love that. Yeah. I do feel better after I cry. I do.
Definitely. And when you get it all out and you replenish your energy, then you're good to go again, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Every day's a new day.
I'm surprised you didn't pick up who was here with my husband.
I'm not getting anyone else. I'm not really supposed to be reading right now. I'm just giving you what
I know.
I'm just being given.
I know. It's okay. I can tell you if you want me to tell you who's here with my husband.
Who's there with your husband?
Elvis Presley is here with me. He's been with him.
Oh,
Yeah. I was his sister in a past life. That's why he's here. That's the only reason he's here, I think. Because we were related in a past life. Me and Elvis Presley. So strange.
That's too funny.
My husband looked just like Elvis as well. He looked...
I'm hearing the song Hound Dog now. Hound Dog.
See, I knew when... Yeah.
That's funny.
That's a very popular song. Listen, Cathy, I appreciate all the pointers. It's going to take me a little while to try to change, and I feel like I don't ask like a ton of questions, but as long as I only want to please one person at a time, and as long as they're okay with how I do it, I don't know if I want to change it, because how I do it works, and I don't care what people see about me.
What feels right for you?
Yeah.
You just say, I just need to give yes or no. Is this correct? And if it's not, if they say no, sometimes it's not wrong. Sometimes they just don't understand or can't recollect. And then after the reading, and I've had readings like this myself over the years, I'm like, that didn't make any sense. That's not right. And then later on, I'm like, oh my God, this is that person. Now I get it. Now I remember. Part
of the problem, people have a problem with me because I let people talk during my readings. It works for me, but I'm not reading off of them what they say. We talk about things, but I probably maybe should change that. Maybe I don't know. It just works.
No, you don't change it.
It just works. I want to fine tune it. I want to
come through what comes through. You know.
Yes, I want to fine tune it, and stuff comes through. And sometimes, what do you do when stuff comes through so fast that you can't keep up with it? I have a problem with that.
That's just spirit. That's just spirit. Sometimes they'll talk 100 miles an hour, and I just go, whoa, slow down. I can't tell something 15 times at once. Like, I can't do that. Like, in human form, we can't do that. But they want to get the stuff out before we forget. And when you say you forget, I get it, because we are channeling information, and like literally 1 minute after I've said something, I'll forget it. Like, if people don't record their readings, I'm not going to remember if they next day they contact me and say, what did you, I don't remember what you said about this. And
this is why I put stuff on my YouTube, because they can find it and they can go back and watch it. And it's my YouTube. I've gained over 1,000 followers the last month doing it this way, subscribers.
Perfect. Just keep doing what you're doing, love. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. And it's amazing that you know that, because you just found me.
Exactly. And everything happens for a reason. Yes. And spirit always brings me to people that just need a little bit of guidance and
you've helped me with it. And I'm going to start doing this salt thing, and I'm going to start cleansing myself and putting my intentions before I start the day. Should I do this between every
more energy if you salt yourself?
Okay, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me ask you, should I cleanse myself before every single reading, or just try to close it off between the readings?
I cleanse between every single reading. Okay. And if, like, before I do a reading, I will go and have a shower. I'll cleanse my space. Okay. And I'll shower and salt myself. Okay. And then after the reading, I just say, please disconnect me from any energies that are still present. Anyone from the other side, I send you back with love. Thank you.
Okay. But see, I do so many through the day, but I can do like the mini cleansing between the readings, right?
You don't have to shower after every reading.
No. Because I do like 8 or 10 a day on TikTok, so I need to just kind of cleanse between each one, right? The way I can do it.
Yeah, you just say, Spirit, please disconnect me from the energies that are back with love. And that's that's a good way to disconnect from the reading as well. Just say, that's all I'm getting, love. So thank you very much for your reading, and I now disconnect your energy, and I now allow the next ones to come in.
Yeah, definitely. So everything. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I feel like I feel like this is my family on here. I feel like everybody is just one big happy family. And yeah, that's how I feel.
We are very, very needed at this time.
We are. And because of what you told me, I'm just going to get better.
You will. And you're doing amazing. It's not that you need to get better. You just need to have more practice. That's all it is. It's practicing. It's like a muscle. The more you do it, the easier it becomes.
Fine tuning it.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? I wouldn't have come on to you if I thought you were a fake reader.
Thank you so much.
Don't go to that one. That's bullshit.
That means a lot to me coming from another reader. I appreciate that very much. I'm going to, like I said, it is a learning experience, but I've gotten so good along the way, and I know I can improve, and I'm going to improve.
You are. You're doing amazing.
Thank you. That means the work to me coming from you, because I feel like you know what you're doing.
Had a bit of practice, had a bit of a journey.
Yeah.
I don't see spirits anymore, thank God, because when I was a kid, they scared the crap out of me.
I don't see anybody either, but I hear them and I feel them. I just know they're here, I just don't see them.
Yeah, you don't need to see them because you see them in your mind's eye. So that's your clairvoyance. That's them popping their images in.
Yes, they do all the time.
I will see an animal, or I will see, they'll show you a color or I don't know, anything. They'll show you different things. That's why you say, does this make sense to you? So those questions are fine.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much, my love. I'm so happy to have met you. I appreciate everything that you've taught me and told me, and it just makes more sense to me now than it did before.
You're very welcome.
And you're very sweet and kind, and thank you. Thank you, Cathy, for everything. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. It was lovely connecting with you.
Me too, darling. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on my page. I'm sure we all learned a little bit from you.
And have fun in Australia.
Yes, I'll be in your country soon.
We're good people here.
I know you guys are wonderful people. Thank you, darling. Thank you for everything. I'm taking everything to heart. I promise you, I'm going to be better than I actually could be.
You're doing amazing. Just remember that you are just a beautiful soul.
Oh,
and you deserve all the love and all the kindness that you give.
Oh, that is amazing. This is what you see is what you get with me. I'm like this with everybody. So this is no front. This is how I've been my whole life.
100%. It was lovely connecting with you, darling.
You too, darling.
Have a great day.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care. Okay, you guys, I will see. That was an hour and 15 minutes. Okay. I will see you guys next reading. Okay. Thank you so very much. Bye, you guys. I will see you next streaming. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you, my mods, everybody, for watching out for me. Thank you so much, you guys.